let's dig into something real quick. What is this card? It ain't supposed to be in here. We got the Witch of Swords in reverse. And we got the Emperor in reverse. This could be a very prominent female that's falling. I've been looking for these cards. There's only 2 in here. This could be an Aries, maybe? I don't know. I think that's what the sign is. Yeah, somebody might have been thinking they could strike somebody out the sky or strike somebody with lightning or something. It's not working. They're sitting on a barren tree. This could be somebody that had power for a long time. It could be from like, it could have came from my camp. Damn, I just realized that ain't Piggly Wiggly no more. It's got a V on it. Anyway, Vasa. So there could be 2 people, maybe. This could be, I don't know. The Queen of Swords in reverse. And then we got this, the Emperor in reverse with this curly hair. This could be a clone, because I think my sister-in-law might have a male clone or a transgender clone. But this could be the sister-in-law, and this could be the this beauty energy, actually. Because I'm wondering if this is the real, this could have been the real mother of one of my boyfriends. Clones. I'm starting to wonder that now. Not the woman that I met as his mother, but there could have been a genetic link between this person and that person. And this is like the sister, because I remember when my daughter was first born, she was a couple months old, a year old, and my sister-in-law was holding her, and I took a picture. I'm like, damn, that baby looked just like you. But she didn't even look like her in that picture. She looked more masculine in that picture. She never really looked like that. Now that I look back at the picture, she looked more masculine in that picture. So maybe these is the 2 that have been getting all the power or something. Maybe this masculine been passed away for a long time, this spouse. And they were hiding it so they can hide whatever assets he would have had with maybe other people. I don't know. In the dark, in the shadows. And then whatever I would have had would have died out as well. Like them not being truthful or honest or, the hell was that? Look at a smashed up raisin. Oh, a chocolate chip. That could be something like that, to like just engulf my assets and his if they kept me as an animal or a pet. You think about it, as an at-home wife, somebody could do that. Like you're sitting there waiting at the foot of the door, just like the children are, for scraps or money, or you got to ask daddy, or you got to ask the husband. So, you know, it used to be the way of life here, the American dream, but I don't know. I'm guessing if you have a lot of hard working women, especially single moms, they may have a biased opinion and try to treat us like children or babies, or try to degrade us as well, because we didn't work as hard as them, or we didn't have to do it by ourselves, or something. But more 9 times out of 10, those women that stay home, they have to deal with a male version that wanted somebody like his mama that would cook for them and sit there and put their socks away and pick up their plate after they done eating and baby them too. So the at-home mom is kind of like the mama to the husband too. So I don't know. It's kind of weird, but this could be the truth. Okay. Hold on. Do I? No, it ain't that bad. This could be the truth about the situation. This person could have, if this sister was stepping in as the emperor, that's in reverse, they could have got me pregnant because the masculine was dead. Or, you see what I'm saying? They could have did something to him to remove his power, his manhood. You know, that's like making somebody not be having their own children. Other people are impregnated the children. Unless, again, this masculine was originally a female. I don't know. I don't know how, because I'm guessing they changed their rules or something like this. I don't know. All right. Page of Pentacles. The truth is coming out. It got these people not wanting to offer someone. Like, okay, you know, I heard don't fall now. Can't fall now. So this could be something where, like, if you fall down in the pit, the snakes is going to bite you to death or something now. If you said too much or said something in a certain direction. But I said I try to keep my stuff really small so I can prove the fact that there's extraterrestrial or there's some other activity that is attacking, because there's no way. The channel is not even popular. There's no way. There's no way. It's just, it doesn't match up. If I were to ever go into doing anything, this channel would either just be, once I get on that footing, I don't even need the channel really that much anymore. Because it is more of an independent, like intimate thing that I'm doing here. It might involve a lot of people. It stretches out. It's like a source energy and it's stretching out. It would be like the world card stretching out and calling judgment on everything around her, checking all her points. The bird people, Anunnaki, the angels or man, the chattel slave energy or chattel energy, and then the lions. They're still beneath her feet. So they might just be lions. They may not just be royals. But that's her checking, pulling on cords and stuff like this, checking to see if everything's working right. So somebody's not bending over backwards trying to get you to take this pinnacle, this page energy. It may not be your journey. Will also prove like that these people are malicious and they want to call themselves hunters or poachers. I'm going to call them poachers. People don't like poachers. They take the tusk out the elephant, kill the whole elephant, don't do nothing with the rest of the body, just leave the whole body to rot. And then they just take the horns or the tusks or whatever you call it. So this could be people that just want something to be wrong, or, oh, look at this person or something, so they can take my uterus or something. Because I noticed last night, I was like, I've been off of my menstrual for a couple of days now. Why I still got like kind of like a menstrually kind of not so great smell coming from there. And then I was, because I was kind of moist or whatever, I'm like, okay, wait a minute. I should not be, it's not like I just got off of it. I should not be ovulating yet. Why is it so like that for the past couple of days? And then I was thinking like, And then I put some napkins just to sop up. Y'all, I shouldn't be on camera saying this, but it's a natural thing or whatever. And then when I took it out last night, I'm like, why is it like blood on there or something? I don't know. Somebody doing something weird, okay? This could be also some kind of branding. This could be whoever is running. I know that last person I heard saying something or representing OVO or something was Birdman. But I was thinking, the other day I saw something for like 3 days and I'm like, why is that thing showing up first on my thing or whatever? And I'm like, oh, is somebody trying to brand me? So that was the other thing that I was thinking about. Like, in the Bible, it talks about somebody taking some hot iron or something like this and doing something with it. Like, I always thought that it was talking about branding. So I don't know if they try to get me branded or so that they could get something I don't know. But there's a dialogue that's in reverse because somebody is not dead. So these people could be trying to poach or take off of me. Because if you kill a person, or if you paper genocide a person, if you do something like this, if you undocument a person, you could do things to them. You could take stuff from them. You can play with them. If they're synths or something, you might be able to take parts out of them, trade parts. You might be able to do stuff like remove somebody's womb, or, you know, use some kind of unidentified laser beam to remove somebody's lungs and use it, and then give them somebody else's sick lungs so that you can shorten their life. You do something like that. But I'm looking at this person here, the 37 here, because I know some of these people were taken or moved, or they relocated, or they chose another life in another country or something here. If this person, if they were spreading my spouse's semen, if they were doing something to both of us, maybe he thought I was crazy, went and found out, oh, that is what they doing, and then felt some kind of way about it, whatever this is. But he could definitely look like he's Arabic if they wanted somebody to, or could have been having children with people like that. This is making me think about that thing what I seen the other day, because I was watching that little Arabic channel or whatever. And then, remember I said somebody was luring somebody? But I didn't know. But then the girl was like crying about like, oh, the person left and disappeared in the middle of the night. And I'm like, somebody could have got scared if they seen my video. Because I don't like the fact, it's almost like somebody's using like catch and bait systems or something with my image. Like, it's for me, or it's like, I'm like, no, wait, whoa. I don't got shit to do with that. You understand? Yeah, we got healing in reverse. There's no healing a situation. I just heard the best I ever had. And then we got preservation. Somebody else may not be preserved here. All right, this person got a snake at the bottom of her feet. There's some kind of this 10 energy. Damn, I keep on getting this. And then I seen somebody with a number 10 jersey. But somebody is not being preserved. And then we got the sun here. Okay? And you notice the sun is trying to take a sunflower or whatever and represent it to the sun. But I don't know if the sun ain't having it. This could be somebody trying to come to me and tell me, wait, if I just save one, this is like lot energy, going into the tarot community and see if you can find one good one. Say I am the only one good one. I don't have shit to do with this for real. I didn't used to hang out with people that traffic people and then get kicked out of the system and come on here and start blabbing my mouth. I'm just picking up off of this shit out of nowhere, okay, for real. My mom and them wasn't around me. If they was trafficking, they wasn't doing it around me because maybe they didn't want me to get into something, because all of them would have to sit down. You get what I'm saying? It's something like that. Like whoever this is, if I'm talking about myself or somebody else, you're like kingpin energy. You're like big shit. If you're going to be something, you're going to be the big bestest. So you get what I'm saying? It's like waking up and realize you're a king, and then realize that people in the kingdom was breaking up power, and they caused a bunch of gangs in the kingdom, and it's causing problems for you, the main person that's supposed to be running the kingdom. And these are people from your team or from your camp or from your castle. What are you going to do? Squash everything. Whether this is how y'all do things, whether it's a pimp and he got all the pimps in Memphis or something like this, and some other dude come up in there and they start breaking up something. He like, damn, where all my hoes at? Like, damn, my good hoes, my tall hoes, my light skin hoes. What's going on? Somebody got to be messing with my hoes, you know. And then they find out, like on the north, east, south, and west, there's some new niggas that's there taking the hoes and then redoing something. Now his body is chopped down to like only 50%. Like it could be. I don't know how hoeing works, okay, but I'm just imagining. So somebody could be saying, you know, this is let's just put them both out here and see. Like I said, unless there's two different people here. You got to realize, like, the kingdom come together because God chose a queen or a king or something. They come together. Their seed is the most important. The cooks, the cooks and the service people, their children matter too in the kingdom. It's just we all know how they pamper or protect the king and their children on another level. It's because of the responsibilities that they have, them being chosen in a certain way. You know, the villagers live a whole different way than these people do. They have a different level of protection. They might not have no protection at all, but the police and the royals have their own protection. You know, it's something like this. It comes with the dynamic, and I don't have to explain that to anybody that should know something about this type of thing. All right, you could try to hide the royal or hide whatever this is or this, but it doesn't matter, because now you're endangering that person, because you already know that people are going to mess with that person because of who they are, even if they don't know. You just opening up something, allowing them people to attack that person, and then trapping them outside the palace walls or something, and then you're a murderer. Especially if your time is up. Yeah, we got somebody is not in bliss here. Somebody could be starving themselves. Somebody could be starving themselves or something like this. Somebody's not in bliss. They're not happy anymore. There's not anything in this cup or anything in this something. Okay, somebody could be shocked about this. They came back to one of their women or animals or whatever you want to call it or something, and somebody was happy, but now they're not, because whatever was in there is stolen. This could be an egg, a dragon egg or something. This is like somebody knowing somebody's a dragon full well, taunting, laughing, ha, 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 we killed all the dragons or something like this, and then they're stealing dragons out your womb or something, and then they're trying to train them or have them for themselves, and then, you know, it's like one day them dragons gonna know who their real mother is. They're gonna burn your ass to death. We are creation here. Like, but if you was with these people, amongst these people, you will see how this happens. You will see how when women have these dragon eggs or whatever this is, they will, you know how it works. You don't have to go to the public. You could talk to the people, because they're going to talk to you about it. You know, if you're amongst the natives, I was watching something where a lady was like, oh, you know, we got these birthing centers or whatever now, so we can have our children. We don't have to document them. I think in Canada, and then there might be some places here where they're doing that. And they're like, we don't want the government, so they will be children out of wedlock. Meaning that they have the resources and everything 9 times out of 10 to deal with themselves. Even if these was undocumented workers, then they should not be getting resources from the government, because if you gave away your citizenship, sent back your living birth certificate and all this stuff, then you disconnected yourself from the system. The system needs that to feed the people that didn't want to take themselves from citizenship. I mean, it's not even hating on these people. It's just like, no, because the first thing what somebody does that is because they have already achieved some type of independence. They already have, they're like, can we feed our people if we do this? Can we do this? Can we do this? And they measure this out, and that works out best for them. You don't have to hunt them down or nothing like this, but when you make these decisions like that, then you cannot be undocumented and then we feeding the undocumented. Well, that is not an act of active war, but it is a smack in the face to the government or whatever like this. If you don't want your citizenship, then why would you be going to the ecclesiastical courts or our court systems, taking up time and going through food stamps and getting these things? It's like you're getting the best of both worlds. You're undocumented. You don't have to have no responsibility to the government or pay no taxes or do whatever, but you want to use the resources. It kind of don't make no sense. Maybe that makes a person a Mexican in this new world or this new age. I don't know. Yeah, definitely foreign. Or it makes somebody foreign or somebody able to be deported. Because what if these people got together one day and then went against the government or went against regular citizens and started killing citizens or taking their citizenship or stealing something from them? Then that could be quickly turned into an act of war, or you're planning to incite war. So it wasn't that if God sent people here to build a government, it wasn't that it was all like bad. Like, you have to just think about it in a certain way. It's about, I don't know, I'm just about order and structure. If people say, how is that working out for you? Well, I don't know, because there's a lot of people that's not following order and structure, and they live in reckless like savages or something like this in modern day times, and they're doing weird shit. So I mean, I don't know, but it still sounds better. Because some people's mind is made to rule whole nations, whole worlds. They may never get that opportunity because people want to keep dealing with the corrupt individuals. Okay? And there will be people that did horrible things that will be sitting in positions of power and letting shit slide, and they built nations or children underneath themselves that are going to think the same way as them. Just how I was thinking, I don't talk about things like this to hurt people or something, but something was telling me, okay, I had said something about the Sanhedrin or the Sanhedrins. I don't know if it's my person, her baby daddy, or somebody else that could drain the energy of this. I have an aunt named Sandra, and she got schizophrenia or whatever a long time ago, and I haven't really talked to her too much since then. But something was telling me that maybe that was an act that they did. This Aunt D act, like, right, with Shayana and them, where either somebody made somebody like that to benefit off of it, or somebody was just faking it. All right? And they was just using that to make a mental illness chart close to the family, that the family could have access to these records if they need to request them, white out the facts, and then make it, put my name on there like I'm mentally ill after I start talking about the issues online. But that's my aunt's paperwork. It's not my paperwork. There's nothing wrong with me. So, do you understand what I'm saying? I'm not embarrassing my aunt, but I don't have time to pussyfoot, and somebody might be. When God tell me specifically that I have to say something specific because my situation is different, I'm going to say it. So he said, look at that situation. So I'm going to look at that situation. So either somebody's doing that to me, or something is very valuable where somebody that needs my help is trying to reach me because the family has done something like this. They chose a person to get paid a certain amount of money in the family, if they get this money, to act crazy for a certain amount of time. But they was going to remove the paper and the name off the paper, and then put the person that they want to make look crazy's name on all this paper and make them like they're the ones with this disease so that they can get a conservatorship or a collective conservatorship. Now, these ain't even just family members in some of these cases. This is whole communities and shit like this that's trying to get this, like a collective groups. Collectives are warmongers. Collectives need to be broken apart. Nobody should be having no fucking collective. If these people are trying to break apart and eat the body of Jesus and break it apart, then your ass need to be broke apart too. It ain't gonna be no fucking collectives. Stop calling these people collectives. It's a war machine. And it's something that's foreign here. We don't do shit like that. We don't travel in no fucking mob mentality like that. This could also be something about breaking down, you know, Hollywood or stars or music or something like this. So that energy, like fans or whatever, how we got on YouTube. People got fans now on YouTube just by having YouTube channels or whatever. Some of these people are more popular than celebrities. This could also be, like I said, social media and reality TV building something and trying to rise above Hollywood or the stars of God. But some of these people came out of it and they, I don't know, you know, changed their appearance or something like this. And they, if they didn't make it that well, you know, and go into YouTube and start all over again, or come in another avatar and start over again on YouTube or something. I don't know. But something is foreign, okay? So somebody is a creator breed. They're not dead. And then this person that's not being preserved is a foreigner. Strength. Now, this is good and bad here. Because this person is a blue skin person. I don't know if somebody even thinking about preservation. This could be, again, storing up or repairing reproductive systems. Because just like I tell y'all here about me feeling like I have bigger things to do, but also, you know, knowing that these people play with my womb and I might not have had no children. And if you spent your whole life just raising children, it could be a little bit saddening, okay? But if I had to raise children in the same conditions, it would be post-traumatic stress for me. I'm just sorry. Like, it better be somewhere where there's nannies and shit and whatever. Like, you get what I'm saying? I'm just not doing it. But that doesn't mean for me to be talking on here for somebody to think that they understand what I'm saying and for you to come fucking with my womb or something. Leave my shit alone. Did I tell you to come take my womb? Then no. Motherfucker, you can't have it. You know what I'm saying? I need all my pieces. You know, this is like somebody like, oh, so you don't want to work at our company? You know, we said we were offering $10 an hour or something like this. It's like, nah. But it's like, we seen your records and everything. We seen your portfolio. We want you to work here. And in the middle of the night, they come and kidnap you out your house and make you work at the company anyways in the basement. Like, get the fuck, like, this is what somebody's doing. This is what people are doing, man. Or this is what they plan on doing. And it may not be as brutal, like as caveman days, come and wrap your fist around this bitch hair and drag her out the cave, but it's something damn near like that. It's like, I don't care if I came online naked and flashed my body and somebody think, not this body, but I'm just saying, oh, you got the best body in the world. What if I was the best body in the world lady and I flash my, you can't hit me over the head and make me go work at your modeling company. You know what I'm saying? If I said I don't want to do that, you know, like somebody is forcing something. All right. You got a King of Pentacles in reverse as well. All right. So again, best I ever had. Somebody's like, they're about to be letting go of something, but there's blood ties. There's something here. Somebody can't. This is the message here. Somebody could also be trying to come and cleave back on to a person. Maybe they lost everything or something like this. I don't know, for whatever reason, but it's like somebody's trying to cleave back on to a person. I noticed today, I just came in here and I had all my bags stacked up here, but all my little food bags like this when I go eat. Okay. Y'all, I do look crazy. Let me get off camera. I mean, I really don't care, but we don't need to do that. So I got the damn clip still clipping the side of my head. Okay, so so I had my little bags and stuff like this, and I was about to collect them all. I had them like on the floor right here. When I have my food in here, I usually put the bag here, stuff the junk in there, and I took one into the gas station when I dropped it in the trash, and then I had like 4 more here, and then when I came home, the trash cans was at the street. So I was like, dang, I'll just get it when he bring the trash cans back tomorrow morning. I'll just dump them out. But I came back in my car. I'm like, what? Where's my little thing at for my music thing that I got plugged in my lighter thing? And then where's all my trash? I didn't know if somebody was outside driving my car at nighttime. You know, I don't remember if I had these shoes in here either. It was a dirty sock on the seat. I'm like, where the hell did this sock come from? You know, and then I thought I had some other stuff piled up right here on the side. But anyways, it was all gone. And I'm thinking, he didn't go in my car last night or nothing like this either. So who cleaned out my car and stuff like this? So I don't know. It just made me think about, did somebody do another setup here? Like put some drugs in the car, take a picture of the car, take a picture of the license plates, and try to get somebody in some imaginary court. Or well, we're going to start calling this a wrongful death. Some type of wrongful oh my goodness. It's another wrongful thing. Imprisonment or something like this. Like showing the setup or something here. Anyways, the King of Pentacles could have been hiding some money. And they're not hiding it no more. Some assets or something was found here. This could even be some kind of bank fraud. Like within the bank with the banking system itself. Like hiding full bank accounts or something like this in their system, like having somebody come in and hack the system and hide like a whole bank account. Because I remember when I was with my guy a long time ago, and he was like, if anything ever happened, I'm taking you around here. Now listen to what I said. This bank, that bank, boop, 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 boop. And I kind of remember where they was, and I'm like, okay, whatever. you know, but like he wasn't acting strange. It wasn't nothing extra. He's done that before, you know, when we lived in other cities or whatever. Like, this is where you need to know where the money is, that something happened. And then things start getting strange around here months later or whatever. And then something told me, go to that place or whatever. Go to that one place or whatever. Just go to one and see something. And I went there and I'm like, oh, is there? And I gave them my ID, like it was the first thing that kind of made me feel stupid or something, because I felt like I was on the money. You know what I'm saying? Now, it could have been another place. I only checked one, but something kept on pulling me towards that building. So I went there and I'm like, oh, and it was like, yeah, we don't have that or something like this. Yeah, that's not open. Or I was like, oh, not even in my husband's name, whatever like this. And they was like, and I'm like, oh, okay. And I was like, all right. I was just making sure or something like this, that the account still wasn't open. And because I don't ever remember him closing it, but you get what I'm saying? I don't know. It could be some kind of hacking system or something here. She got letting go. So again, I went there. Now, what if this person was a secret agent or something I was never supposed to know, and this person was away, and I went there, and the person traced me going there, and then next thing you know, this account is empty or gone or something like this. And somebody tried to say, well, she had went to there or whatever like this. But yeah, they told me nothing was there. But this person been on the other side of the country somewhere or whatever, thinking that that day when I went there, I cleaned out some account or something. When they told me it wasn't nothing there no more. Now, we had just been there 6 months to a year. After he told me that, we had been going shopping or something on the weekend, and he took me there, you know, and I seen him get money out or whatever like this. So within the year or the months, that was there. Okay, you see what I'm trying to say? So I don't know if somebody, I don't know, maybe this person got wrapped up into something and they was trying to save something, like some kind of organization or something like this, and the person was trying to save something or keep something. You know, I'm getting 7 years in Tibet for me, right? And somebody could have hacked into a system and removed that whole account or something. We just talking right now, y'all. Okay, and this could be the message here. And so maybe somebody could have said no, but your wife went there and did that or something like this, or you know what I'm saying? Something that would make somebody not trust a person, even if this person no. Because even in my situation, I'll tell you guys this is not too personal, but I tell you, the only thing I do regret is not having a real nest egg, right? And I don't really regret it. You know, I just know that. Well, anyways, you see what I'm saying. So it would have been nice, okay? But what was I about to say? Y'all, my mind is a little bit scrambled, but we're gonna get there. Shit. About the account, the nest egg. It was something else I was about to say. About like maybe somebody thought somebody stole something from them, or because we got some kind of reading on that too. Like somebody was going to try to say that somebody took money out of somebody's account or something like this. I forgot what I was about to say. Oh, but you know, I knew where I was on several accounts. I knew where money was, but I never went and just took money out. You understand? Or never slithered money out of his account, or I was never really worried. Okay, so I won't say the nest egg. It's just me never really worried about the money. Like, you know, as long as everything is, what the fuck I need to go doing that for? I could ask for the money and I could get it or whatever. So it's kind of like what I'm trying to say, like a trustworthy person. Like, why would you even believe that? You see what I'm saying? Unless somebody went off secretly and did something and started to hang around and be around different people, and then start messing around with different type of people, and then somebody made the person feel like, oh, you want to go back to that broke person, or she don't got nothing to bring to the table, or da 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 da, you know, shit like that. Money changed somebody. right? When all the whole 20 something years we've been together, you've been worried about, you know, taking care of us. You understand? And then all of a sudden you don't want to anymore or something like this, right? It's something like that. Because, like, you know what I'm saying? How somebody might be like, oh, you took this money out and you went and got this, or, you know, I just never went and got it money out, or so why would somebody do it now? You understand? So there's some letting go energy here. King of Pentacles. This could also be fire sign energy. Somebody needs somebody to be their fire, or come around here online every day, you know, yelling like some ape or something online, acting crazy, going ape shit online or something like this. This could be people that like people to fight their battles or something like that. And, you know, I got important things to do after this. But I guess everything is kind of, I'm looking at this thing saying overrun. Okay, so something could be overrun and people not being politically correct and people is not being something, but you do also want to see some angry black woman screaming and shouting. And the real Christ is the one that's getting abused by people spiritually and things like this. The fake bitch that's out there screaming and putting on a performance because you used to be on TV, Olivia 9419, or your mama was. Okay, that's some bullshit. Ain't nobody about to be playing with y'all in no motherfucking circus. I feel like you motherfucker listen to what the fuck I said. Don't listen to how I said it. Listen to what the fuck I said. Because I feel like this group of people, whoever this is, they only know how to handle or listen to women that be screaming at the top of their lungs and shit. You know, something like this. But I feel like there could be a King of Pentacles that's losing everything because of this loose rocket fire sign energy, or the shit. This could be even they self. But I'm telling you, with this Page of Wands right here, the message is somebody about to get taken out. Somebody about to get taken out the fucking game. This is like somebody got a bitch, like a dog, like a bitch, a real bitch. And the damn thing that bit people or something. Now your ass got caught. You done bit a lot of people and nobody pressed charges. Didn't nobody put the animal down before. But motherfucker, yeah. Yeah. It's something like that. All right? Yeah, because we right back at this Queen of Swords energy. Don't get it twisted. Because these are people that was put in legalities that, or in like a part of lawmaking that is not lawmakers. They're actually criminals. Or something like this. Did very horrendous things. How could that be? And somebody refused to look at themselves in the mirror. This is somebody that plotted on people and set people up for crimes to go to jail. This could be a forever young vampire. They could get away with this shit by changing locations because they, you know, they forever young. But somebody refused to look at themselves in the mirror. They looking at somebody that they have to plant things on and trying to fuck that person up. That got a perfect record of everything. Everything you trying to do to this person, you doing it to this person. This person still ain't doing nothing to you. They don't even fucking know you. You understand what I'm saying? You finding people with almost perfect lives and ruining them because there's something fucking wrong with you. Because you living outside. You the jealous motherfucker, not me. These could be people, like I said, if these are starseeds, they might think that you jealous because they was on TV before, or they had a little bit of fame. For what? Nobody's jealous, I promise. All right, so we got the King of Wands here in the upright. And this person could be upset with this person. Somebody could be finding out about something that this person had been doing, is doing, done. Maybe this is somebody's child here. This could look like a Queen of Pentacles, but it looked like this person is here. Or maybe somebody did something to you when you was younger. Maybe somebody thought, hey, we all got kicked out of there because that bitch was the Empress and she hated our family and whatever. Come to find out, that's not what happened. Your family did X, Y, Z, or this bitch did this, this, and that. And that's why you got kicked out of there away from that person or whatever like this. Something either happened to you when you was little, or somebody didn't, or somebody wasn't tripping when they was doing this shit to you, but this is somebody's child. And somebody could be finding out the truth about what this Queen of Swords did to their child here. Yeah, something was definitely hidden what they was doing to this child. This is somebody that feel like they got ranking in your jurisdiction, in your city, state, county, or something like this. All right? And then we got this energy here of this foreign intelligence, okay? This look like foreign intelligence to me with this. And this strength card in reverse. These are not lions. They're foreign. Whatever sector they're working in or whatever, like a chip or something, people at their caliber are not supposed to have these chips. This is like giving somebody supposed to be highly skilled to protect children. Okay, these people get chips. They can see danger of children when they just riding down the street, something like this. But you gave this chip to a fucking child pedophile. The type of information that somebody can drum up from having this chip, if we knew that this person was a serial pedophile, is going to double the amount of victims or triple the amount of children that this person is going to be victimized in 1 year. The chip is not for people. You see, the chip could be made for royals to keep hold of all of their children that's in the infirmary, that you know not to touch these particular children because they're in the royal family. They end up stuck with certain families all over the world possibly, but they're watched. And we need to be able to, you know, look up these kids and see, make sure that they okay whenever we feel like okay. I said okay. I just lost my breath in the middle of that, but I meant okay. To make sure, or maybe that's what somebody is doing. Maybe they're keeping the real royals out so they can make sure their kids is gay. What did we pick up yesterday? They're trying to blindfold somebody so you could do that. It's like, what did we pick up yesterday with the magic stick or the magic wand or something like this? And I said something about this is like to penetrate or something. They trying to penetrate a whole bunch of people to make little gay kids. Timid kids or confused kids that's confused about their sexuality, don't want to reach out, don't know how to talk to women, don't know how to talk to men. You know, they timid or whatever. Because they could have been getting sodomized or something like this. Because I'm thinking the whole thing, the way that this shit is going on this earth, you need to find out if it's even one person in your family doing that shit or one person in your clan doing that shit. It is almost like I said with the dragons, that clip that I seen when Daenerys had to replace that goat or whatever that got burnt, you know, by the damn dragon. Her dragon go out there having fun, burning shit and eating it. But the man came and brought his dead goat. And then the next time, he came and he brought his daughter. His dead, burnt daughter. And then she had to really make some fucking decisions about what was going on in the kingdom. Or what she was going to do. So, but there could be a foreign element. Then you got to make sure that we got the Jesus energy is in the upright. Okay? So, this is the King of Kings. What the fuck? Something that's going on around this person that's not normal. This is like, I wake up one day, I'm the King of England. And then, you know, I wake up one day in Austria, all my guards and everything is switched out with Austrian guards and Austrian cooks and Austrian, like, what the hell happened? So this is the Jesus energy, or is not the stranger here. It's whatever elements is going on around this person. Like I told y'all, what did we say about the something like, how long do we know that like these runners wasn't like doing their own thing and killing people and then doing it under the nose or under the hire of a queen that didn't know what was going on and didn't check, or they checked and the people still was like, no, we ain't out there doing nothing. We just did exactly what you said, but you didn't know that they had bodies on them. You get what I'm saying? Then all this shit is piled around, buried around or something like this. You just going along with your business, your daily beat. And you was being set up by the motherfuckers. Or, you see what I'm saying? People you let come in and work in the palace and they got cameras in your room seeing how kicky you get in the bedroom. Now you got it like Kanye West with his laptop, his cousin and his laptop. Now you got to pay these motherfuckers to shut up about that. You know, somebody just, I don't know. It's something like this here. The elements around, it's not... And what I tell you, and somebody's going to look in a family dynamic or a community or a royal court or something somewhere in the world, somewhere. It could be in Africa. It could be in America. I don't know. It could be in England. I don't know. But The actual person, the Jesus energy or the King of Kings energy is the right person, but all the rest of the shit is foreign. Somebody about to look around them, and this is like somebody that's finding out that half the girls in his tribe in Africa, somebody else been coming and getting the booty in the middle of the night. And they populated like most of his village. His semen is weaker. This other man was able to come in and within a month and sneak into these tents and knock all these girls up. And then now you thinking like, well, I'm the only one on this land for 10 miles from here. You know, all my hoes is here with all my kids or whatever. And then 20 of them bitches is pregnant by somebody else. Like planting your vineyard and coming back and it's gone. Or somebody then took it over or planted some other stuff in there that you did. You got a tomato thing. Now there's grapes and shit growing in there. Who planted this? Something is going on like this here. So when you said, did I ask myself, am I the only one that's connected to the godhood energy here in my family? Could that be possible? I think so. I think everything around is foreign. I don't know how to explain that to you because there's so many layers to what we could be talking about when we're talking about foreign. It's almost like keeping the family dynamic going smoothly and looking like these people ain't doing nothing over here. But Bart Simpson, the parts of the body that is doing it is not in the community you come from, in those homes. These people are moving around the earth, man. Outer space, underground, whatever. They're moving different. Okay? So somebody, there could be something in a genetic code that if somebody allegedly supposed to have 10 kids like our grandparents supposedly was having back then, bitch. Okay? I don't know if I believe it now or not. All right? But then only one got this genetic code of this. Okay? The rest is foreign. Like I told y'all, in my household, I could be the only one. Special forces might have to see and scan, but I feel bad because I feel somebody keeps sending me something, I'm your friend or whatever. But I'm thinking like, I ain't shit friendly, ain't nothing growing. Even when I feel good and wake up and I'm flourishing and I'm feeling good on the inside, somebody got a way of trying to dampen it. So it's like, I feel like sometimes I'm the only living, or I don't know, survivor or something in the house. And they purposely put people that would not add on to the joyfulness or something around, would not be cleanly, would not be things like this, while they observe me to see if, I don't know, if I'm clean. I don't know. You understand? It's something weird like this. Okay? Somebody can say you fear something, but it's just, no, I don't fear anything. I'm not looking at you like that because I know you're not the king above me. Somebody think I'm afraid to show up at some kind of place or something, just walk up to this building. Because sometimes I'm telling y'all, I get like insinuated to move in a certain way or come over here or sit right here for a little bit. Like, I've had strange occurrences. Okay, I'll just tell you that much. All right? Where somebody be like, just park here and do the reading or something like this. And then somebody come up to me and we start having this deep conversation, find out the person is psychic too or something like this. And it's like, whoa, you know, oh, you like that too or something, like, oh, damn, how the fuck you see? So somebody's trying to say, oh, you fearing something, and they're not, and you're not. Yeah, because this could be it could be ignorance. You're ignorant to the fact of something, what the rules are in a certain place. But it's like, I feel like if people got rules in the place I was from, didn't nobody come, even if it was the mob bullying somebody, they're gonna say, hey, around here, dude, we don't wear no colors like this, we don't wear no do-rags or something, we don't wear no gang, we don't want that shit around here. Or somebody gonna give you the rundown. When you go to jail, hey man, don't leave your shit out, people do this or whatever like this. Nobody will come to somebody with the rundown, bitch, then it ain't no rundown for me. You get what I'm saying? Fear what? Oh, I fear somebody purposely not giving a rundown so you could do something, and then the people that are overseeing will hurt you because you didn't know that you can't do that. A snake. That somebody that said that they cared about you. Okay. This could be also somebody just acting ignorant. Like they want to act ignorant, like they don't know what something is. Okay. We got transformation. So this could be good for someone, but it may not be for you. I don't know, because you don't have no fear. Then you don't need a transformation. Okay, that's what I just heard. Okay, so somebody could be like, oh, you ain't scared to walk around with your same face and everything after people have been abusing you on this level, or all the darkest, because that would be a smart thing for them to do. The shadow government, the people that's empowering themselves off of the collapse of the government right now, that want to take over something or be the heads of something, that you can't see them, but they can see you. You know, oh, you're not in fear to go keep traveling and everything with your same face, your same body and everything, your same voice. Okay. Then you don't need a transformation then. Go. With your same face recognition. Because maybe these people that go, do this, don't, because I'm hearing like Jesus say, go, woman, do this, don't sin no more. Go. You know, so this could be, I don't know, they could be doing this with certain people, but they not Jesus. So somebody, but a person is really just being a hater because you don't want to be one of his hoes. Okay. Even somebody like, I take care of mine, and motherfucker, I got my own hoes. Matter of fact, the last time I checked, I thought you was one of them. My turn, because somebody swear up and down they was pimping somebody out, or you was somebody's brightest star, or I was. So somebody's like, oh, well, this could be the person that usually charge up the game to get girls a new car, or a new, you know, a new body, a new transform, a full body makeup, BBL, or whatever this is. But if you ain't gonna be theirs, then you gotta go and risk your life every day and still be, after this, whatever this is, this catastrophe that they try to put on your life to try to prove a point. You paying for every motherfucking thing still. And I'm still gonna make the choice to do what the fuck I want to do. Because that's a fucking lawsuit, dude. These people better get together, get your shit together, and go into your sectors and see who the fuck you want to sacrifice. I'm gonna need a couple of them. So somebody don't want to give you the transformation. Remember I told you on here, like the only reason why bitches want a flat stomach for whatever. Only thing I ever wanted to do is have a flat stomach and know what it feel like when you got them Victoria's Secret panties on and it lay flat on your stomach. This is why I wanted to have a flat stomach again. I miss the way panties feel like flat up on my stomach. You know what I'm saying? Cute panties, you know what I'm saying? Like I used to walk around with that shit on, you know, when I was a teenager, you know. So I miss the way that feel, like to have panties just lay on your stomach like that. Or when when girls in the movies, they lift up their, you know, and then they pull them panties up and they boop right on the stomach. Okay, so yesterday I was flickering through my scrolling through my thing, and there was some cute panties with like these little strings on it, and then they had like this little thing in the middle. And then the person, all it shows like, all it shows when I'm scrolling up is the panties. It was like on Temu, some Temu panties, a clip or whatever. So just a little square with the little panties in it. All I can see is the panties, okay? And then the girl kind of like was pulling up the panties and it said pop, like to put them on or whatever. And it's like somebody was like trying to say, yeah, don't you wish you had that? Communication, okay. Yeah, the truth. So somebody can be teasing somebody, taunting. This is like somebody like, oh, let me see what's your desire or whatever. They thought because I talk about a flat stomach that the flat stomach is my desire, so they can try to sell me up to Lucifer. I don't want it that bad. If I'm not in control of something, that's how you know that I'm not a lustful person, because nobody is even wanting to let me be in control of my own shit. If I ain't in control, I'll go without it. I'm just trying to I'm pretty sure people know while your scientist is studying me. Pretty sure you could recognize that part. It'll just get worse and worse. And if somebody want to play around with my body or something like this at nighttime, it's just gonna get worse and worse for you, because I'm not gonna take care of it. God is taking care of it. The things you think I should do to take care of my body, if I found out somebody was sneaking in a portal and doing something with me at nighttime, you're not going to enjoy it no more. You're not going to enjoy it. I'm going to do something nasty or something like this. I'm just telling you right now. I'm not getting what I want, motherfucker. You're not getting what you... This is not the way this go. We don't take orders from servants around here. The fuck? I don't give a fuck if I don't have the crown, if I don't have the money, if I'm not living in the palace, you not having that access. Huh? So we got explore in reverse. And then we have a tower in reverse. Somebody is mad they can't bring this tower. You ain't special to me no more. I don't want to explore nothing you got or something like this. Or this could be, again, I'm not your world car. I'm not your baby. You know what I'm saying? Don't call me baby. And what is this? Explore. And you can't explore this. Excuse me. And I'm not going to get no motherfucking tower. You can't fire me. Bitch. No, I just added that. But... this is what somebody could be saying. It's also giving me that movie. Is that the show Ghost? I never watched it before when Mary J. Blige. I said Mary J. Blige. Y'all, we're going to have to go back home. I think I'm out too early and I'm overstimulated. But she was like, to that dude, she was like, you ain't going nowhere. You belong to me. The fuck you thought? Mm-hmm. Because, I feel like some of these girls, they be sitting there like, oh, please, Ronnie, don't leave me. Something like this. And I'm just be quiet. I'm going to see your ass tiptoe. Excuse me. Where the fuck did you think you was going? Okay. And I think mine, no. They can feel it in my... Cause I don't really got my leashes. The cord go a long way, motherfucker. You wouldn't even be able to know you was on one. That motherfucking collar ain't gonna get activated just yet. Keep on fucking around. It ain't even gonna be nothing real, because the first thing that's gonna strike you is some shit that I told you don't go over there. Now look, you done cut your damn paw, fucking around. I don't be all breathing down your back and shit. I don't be all in your face all the time. If we want to go see with something else, go see.